Okay, let's take this 1985/86 on a C-Reg, I think it's an 86, Land Rover 90 2.5 diesel 7-seater for a spin. Oil pressure light, ignition light come up. Give it a tiny bit of heat. The heat light does come up, you just can't see it because the sun's behind me. Starts nicely. Into gear, brake off we go. Right, what can we tell you about this? I did just over 100 miles in this the other day. Did the job superbly actually. Showing 125,000 miles. Let's try and think what I can tell you about it. Not too smoky on startup, allegedly, and I had to say allegedly because I don't have anything to any bills to back this up. Last year the bores were rehoned and all sorts of stuff done to the diesel pump and things, but which would certainly, the way it performs and the way it doesn't smoke, would say that may well be correct, but I will stress I can't prove it. But starts on the button, no hesitancy or underpoweredness or overheating or anything like that. It seems to be a nice engine on it all round. Clutch is nice, gearbox is good, there's no synchro problems or jumping out of gear or say synchro issues. The only thing it has got, the gear lever is a bit floppy, a bit like stirring porridge on this one. Generally it's the big nylon bush under the gear lever on the selectors that's getting a bit old and warm when they get like this, but as you can see it is a bit floppy when it's in gear. Doesn't jump out of gear though or anything, it's just the vagueness of the selector bush, I think. Fairly easy rectification. I think the part's about a 5, in fact I think we've probably got one somewhere. But so whilst the gear change isn't the tightest and most precise, it doesn't say jump out of gear or have any synchro problems or anything like that. And the whole drivetrain feels pretty solid. There's no, if I take my foot off the throttle, there's no nasty backlash through the throttle or anything, through the transmission rather. Steering's nice and relatively precise. It's not wandery the way that some of these are, and so I was impressed with it when I drove it back from the Midlands the other day. Steering wheel's nice and straight. All the instruments are working. Speedo, fuel gauge and temperature gauge, they're all working fine. Brakes nicely. It's difficult to criticise, so I really had to be picky about it. So it has got a vague gear selector now. That's about it. Just trundles along quite happily. Fans work. Does actually kick out a bit of heat from the heater. Unfortunately there's a bus in front of us, we can't go particularly quickly, but suffice to say I've had it running and indicated sort of 55-60 over long periods, and it's been no problem at all. Track's nice and straight. I'm having to sort of fight to keep it running down the centre of the road. Seems to be perfectly happy. Temperature gauge sitting just below the normal mark there. One's a 5-speed box. Probably the 5th. There we go. There's not much more I can say really. We're stuck behind the bus. I can't go much quicker. I may as well leave it there. Just a nice driving 90. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. End.